Hello everyone, welcome back on Not Ever Here. This is going to be the Army Group Center turn 4. As you can see here, it looks like the Soviets have created quite a barrier in terms of forces. This entire line here, I think that's the thickest line they have right now in the entire front. They've mobilized a lot of forces and put them in front of Veliki Luki as well. They've also really solidified this line down here along the river there, just in front of Smolensk. So we're going to have to try and break through one of these lines this turn. I think Veliki Luki is just a little bit too difficult to break through. We'll get a closer look here in 1 second. So we're going to have to try and break through to Smolensk this turn. I think what I'd like to do up here, if we have to look at what as well at the Army Group North here, working with Army Group North and Army Group Center in tandem, I'll use Army Group North to kind of push down this way with the armies, and maybe in the future I'll push up a little bit with the Panzer Group here, and we'll try and push them back towards Veliki Luki. But for the meanwhile, before we can get to that, we're going to have to actually come down here, and we're going to have to try and work on Smolensk. So what we're going to have to do here is push right through Mogilev like we planned last turn, and I think we're going to have to... I would have liked to have been able to push through here and go and take Smolensk or even up around was the original plan, but I don't think there was enough manpower there to defeat what the Soviets have put in front of us. So we're going to have to go for the Mogilev push right this way. And then the armies down here, we have the Blue Army and the Green Army. They should be able to catch up and form a line here as well in the future. Hopefully, in 2 more turns, they'll be in position and we can push the attack. But I mean, this turn, I think we're going to go for the attack on Mogilev. If we have enough supplies. I haven't actually checked how many supplies we have for our panzers and such. But if they're in good supply, if they can pull off an attack and they can exploit a breakthrough a little bit, we might go ahead and be greedy and try and push them back right now. Also, that looked like a... that kind of looked like a dick with testicles. That's weird. Sorry for that. I apologize. Anyways, let's get right into it here. So we're gonna start with I guess we'll start with the armies back here. We'll try and move them up as far as possible. So we'll leave the 9th Army HQ there for a minute. We'll try and move these guys up as far as possible. The 206th Infantry Division. Wow. Let's try and get these guys up here as much as possible. There we go. And this is actually a motorized brigade. Can they get to the front? No. Oh, they can get to the front. Nice. I'm going to put them up here then. They're going to move out of what's the word? Out of command radius, I think, to get them towards the front for this turn. Are they attached directly to the 9th Army? If they are, I'll move the 9th Army all the way up. Yeah, there we go. Move the 9th Army right up there. Still out of range. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to change the HQ of this one, the 90th Lear Motorized Brigade. We'll change it to the Panzer. If we put it, we'll put it on a LVII Panzer Corps. 1 admin points used to change that. Cool. Now he is going to be attached to that group. So this group is right here, I believe. Perfect. And now we have a little bit more. Where is he? There he is. A little bit more striking power up here along the front line. It's still not enough to punch through, but it's enough to maybe prevent a counterattack should they try it. Let's move up the rest of these guys here. Try and get them as close to the front as possible. We're gonna need them up there in the following turns. Wow, that is a that core has a lot of units. Oh no, this is the one that has the regiments attached to it. Should probably take turns here. Actually, we'll do that right now. We'll try and bring some of these regiments back to full, or not to full strength. We'll try and bring them back together so they can be. Is that the right one? Yes. We'll try and bring these ones back together if we can. If I can remember how to do it. Build up breakdown units. Is that the one? Hey, there it is. 87th Infantry back together. Perfect. And now we'll bring these guys up as well. We have a couple down here. This Polizei SS Infantry Division. I'm not sure what to use him for. He looks like he's a regular infantry division, but I feel like he might be the Polizei because he's not as good. He might have different stuff. I can't tell. Well, I'm going to leave him towards the back, though. Maybe I'll put him in Minsk. I think I might have said that last turn, actually, to put him in Minsk, and we'll use him that way to... Where is this guy? Oh, he's all the way up here. He's got to go. Is he part of 8th? Wait. 18th Army. Oh man, these guys are in the wrong place completely. Okay, well let's bring them up there then. Let's bring these guys up here. Towards the actual front here. There we go. So we'll try and bring these guys up to where they belong. For some reason I thought they were attached to the middle part here, and I guess they're not at all. So these guys have all moved up. Let's get in here a little bit closer. These guys have got to move still. So yeah, it's going to basically just, it's a couple slow turns, but you got to build up a little bit to get your guys to the front here so that they can prepare to exploit, or prepare to help the Panzers exploit a breakthrough again. That's really what it's all about here. Let's move this up. And I mean, right now, our Panzers aren't really in a good position, a strong enough position to make a complete push by themselves. It'd be great if they could, if we could just use them to break through the line and force the Soviet troops to rout, but I don't think that just by breaking through they would be forced to rout. In fact, they'd probably just end up cutting our forces off and making it very difficult for us to get our troops where they need to be. Let's bring this guy all the way up here. There we go, and this one down here can come all the way up here. Surprised how far behind our some of our infantry were there too, that were attached to our actual panzer troops. These guys have to move up now. I mean, maybe in the future what I should do, if you guys have any interest in this, you're watching this and you're like, wow, this is extremely boring watching them move counters over the map really quickly. I can cut it out in the future, just let me know. I kind of wanted to give an idea, or not an idea, I kind of wanted to give a look at like the entire campaign uncut, as well as of course those little tiny wrap-up videos that kind of sum up the entire turn. So you can watch those wrap-up videos and they go a little bit faster, or you can watch this video, these actual full turns, and get an idea of like what the actual game looks like and how it plays. But I mean, obviously I wouldn't recommend watching like 100 turns of this game as I play the game. But if you want to, if you have nothing better to do, go for it. Feel free to do it. But anyways, the point I was trying to get at is, if you have suggestions on how to order the videos or anything, please let me know. I'm always open to ideas. It's been a process to try and get these videos exactly where I want them to be, in terms of like how much time they spend, how much time they are, how long the videos are is what I'm trying to say. I would like to get them to be, a reasonable length, but also still include a good chunk of information inside of them. And all right, we're almost done here. Finally going to get these guys into the closer and closer to the front here. And it looks like we are pretty much done. Everyone's moved as far as they can. I'll move this. No, we'll leave the airfield there for now. Let's go ahead and we'll try a couple. Do I go for the bombardments? I think I have to try and take Mogilev. I mean, Mogilev is on this side of the river, so it should be easy to take the city itself. We should be able to take that city without too much trouble, if only from the motorized infantry divisions. But actually getting across that river, I mean, look at these guys right here. That looks like kind of a stack of units, assuming there's not any headquarters in there. It looks like there might be 2 regiments there behind them. They have just a rifle division is all it says they have, but I can clearly see a motorized division there, so interesting. We'll see how that turns out. But I think we're just going to go for it, we're just going to go for it, see what happens. So let's move this panzer up, or that infantry motorized up there. Move this up there just a little bit, and I think that's going to be I'll put him there. Yeah, I'll put him there. And we'll try and bring this guy in here. Oh, he's right up. Oh man, he's way out of position here. We could threaten to flank down this way, I guess, but I mean that's not really going to achieve anything. It's like by himself, he's not going to be able to do anything down there. He could wait down there, I guess, a turn. It's not like they would counterattack across the river and try and disrupt my panzer division. I don't think that would work very well. No, we'll leave him where he is for now. He's going to kind of just watch that flank, I guess, for now, just in case. And let's move these guys in here. So it looks like we're going to have enough. So we have a strong attack. No, he doesn't even have enough for a strong attack. So it's going to be sending 2 panzer divisions in, I think, to try and get rid of this city. So let's put a pioneer battalion on him, and we'll put a pioneer battalion on this one as well. There we go. And now we should have a little bit more strength here with dealing with this city. I mean, it's only, it's only 1 infantry. Let's just go for 1 infantry and try and push him back without too much trouble. The population there of the city is actually evacuating. So the 121st Rifle Division retreats. We took 37 casualties, dealt 1,000 to them, so I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Move him in there as well. We'll move this tank. Do I want to move him? A lot of panzers up here, but not a lot of anyone else to push these guys up. Let's put this guy in here as well. I think we're gonna have to just wait. I mean, I would have liked to have pushed across the river, but I don't think we have the ability this turn. Let's get everyone here closer, I guess. We'll move him up here as well. We'll try and, well, let's try this out then. We'll go for a attack over here, push this guy back across the river. So we're gonna retreat him. Okay, got rid of him. 100 casualties, a little bit steep for what we were trying to do there, but I'll take it, I guess. And then we'll move this guy over here. And now this one we'll take, and we'll try and push these back across the river as well. Can actually route that rifle division. 3,000 casualties. Ouch, that hurts for them. And we'll put him there as well. He can't attack across the river. That is a major river. It's going to be hard to break across. You can get across the river, though. 17 movement. How much movement is it going to take? It doesn't really say. Now, let's not worry about an attack across the river right now. Let's go ahead and push that troop back there as well. And so it takes like 15 movement, I think, to get across this major river. That's a ton of movement. So you can't just, wow, that's a lot. You can't just run up to the river there and hope to push across it. That's crazy. We'll wait, I guess, then until next turn. That didn't go very well at all for me. Hoping to get across the river in at least one spot, but I don't think we're going to be able to at all. Yeah, so we're going to have to just wait then, I guess, till next turn. Let's bring this guy up here as well. Just get him a little bit closer to the front line. And we have any of these guys over here as well. Actually, these are all Panzer infantry units, so we'll have to bring them up as well. We can bring these guys up to there, and that Panzer Corps can't really move up any further. Or sorry, that infantry division attached to the Panzer Corps. These guys up here, we can push them up that way. And these guys... Yeah, so I mean, it looks like it's all just being about getting as... Oh shit, really? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, trying to get as close as possible to the positions we need to get into, which, you know, sounds really nonsensical, like it's completely obvious, but I mean, that's all I can really do right now is tell you that we have to try and get into better positions for next turn. Let's actually try and get across... Try and push this infantry division back here a little bit. Oh, he's going to hold his position. Ouch. Wow, that hurts. What is the, what terrain is he in? He's in clear terrain, isn't he? Oh, man. Okay, let's try another attack here. Maybe we'll push him back again. There we go. That's a little bit better. Well, he crushed us there in that first attack. Just completely stomped on us. Now move him back again. We'll try and get rid of him one more time. He's going to hold again. This is a determined little regiment of, or determined little division of rifles. They will not break. We'll try one more attack here. There we go. That's much better. We're gonna force them back again across the river. That's perfect. Let's leave these guys. I mean, I don't want to put these panzers right adjacent to the line up there in the north, because I don't feel like it would be the best use of manpower to kind of skirmish with them along that border. So I'm gonna try and keep them like a little bit of a gap between us. I don't think they'll push, but if they do, I'm kind of screwed. So let's actually even move this guy back here. We'll try and get him into some better support there. We'll move this one back as well. No, we'll leave him up there. Leave him up there. The only reason we're going to leave him up there is because I kind of want to keep this line in check for the north, so I don't want them to bulge out down this way, and then I have to send more troops from the 18th Army down this way to kind of combat them. If I can keep them up here, you know, only have to send 18th Army troops right along this line, that'd be perfect. And then, of course, I'll just have the one Panzer down here that will keep this line in check, if I can. If they push up, it's going to be a different story. But for now, we'll see what happens. All right, I think that is everyone that I've had to move here in Army Group Center. So, didn't get anywhere near what we wanted to do. Last couple turns have been very slow. Tempted to move this guy down here as well. Very slow turns, though, as we set up for whatever's about to happen next. Hopefully we can push across the river on the next turn. Our guys are getting into better and better positions each turn. But even though we're getting to better positions, if we take a look here, we can see that they are also building up forts along that river line, which is going to make it really hard to push. What I might need to do, actually, what might be the better plan here is kind of give up on that river line. And instead of doing that, we might need to just take our panzers, draw them back here from the north, and try and push through this line here. Let's try that again. Through this line here where there's no river there, so that we can kind of break through. Yeah, we're going to have trouble getting around them. But, I mean, if we can get through that line there, and then we can kind of push on Smolensk, this entire southern front will probably collapse, and we could threaten to get behind it as well. We also could threaten to get behind the front up here in the north. So that might be the plan here, now that I'm thinking about it, is coming down here and trying to trying to attack through that terrain here that's not protected by a river. We'll have to see how the next turn plays out. If they fortify up here in the north, or they fortify down here in the south, then we'll definitely do that around here. But until we know what they're going to do again, I think I'm just going to hold off here, and we'll leave things where they are for now. And And yeah, that's going to be it for Army Group Center. We'll go ahead and do Army Group South in a second, and hopefully you guys will see that video very shortly. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.